Good evening to one and all watching this video. Now I am going to explain about soil physical constraints, some important physical constraints, their characteristics and management. So we need a constraint-free soil for achieving higher yield and quality of the produce. But in India, about 85.665 million hectare of land is affected due to various soil physical constraints, which leads to reduction in crop yield. The important constraints identified are slow permeable soil, high permeable soil, fluffy paddy soil, surface crusting, subsurface hard pan, and shallow depth of soils. Because of this constraint, the crop growth will be affected as well as the efficiency of the applied inputs will be reduced. So first we will discuss about slow permeable soil. So these soils are having very high clay content, and because of this, their infiltration rate is very less than 6 centimeter per day. Or and hydraulic conductivity is also less than 0.15 centimeter per hour. And because of the high clay content, in Tamil Nadu, about 7.5% of the total geographical area is affected due to slow permeable soil. So here, because of the low infiltration rate, the water entering into the soil profile will be reduced. Because of that, the runoff will increase. So that may lead to soil erosion. At the same time, because of the water stagnation, oxygen stress will be created in the root zone, and also some of the reduced condition will be there. So that lead to toxicity of some of the plant nutrients. So how to manage this slow permeable soil? So by some agronomic management practices such as adoption of ridges and furrow, broad bed furrow, raised and sunken bed technology. So that can be adapted to protect the crop from water stagnation, and also provision of drainage facilities, forming contour and compartmental bunding, application of huge quantities of river sand or red soil or post-textured material to the soil, and also application of organic manures like farmyard manure, compost, green manure, composted coir pit, and deep ploughing during summer so that the infiltration rate can be enhanced to some extent. So these are all some of the management practices for slow permeable soil. Next, we will discuss about excessively permeable soil. So here the excessive permeability is due to high amount of sand present in this soil. So because of the high sand content, the bulk density will be low, hydraulic conductivity and infiltration rate will be very high. And because of this, the soil will be having low retaining capacity of both water as well as nutrients. So fertilizer use efficiency and water use efficiency will be very low. These soils are having these soils are devoid of finer particles and organic matter. So to manage acting the soil with a 400 kg stone roller or tar drum filled with 400 kg of sand or stones can also be used. So around 8 to 10 times we have to uh, um, use this roller in the field at optimum moisture condition, and also application of clay up to 100 tons per hectare. So that also help to reduce the infiltration and hydraulic conductivity. Application of organic manures, crop rotation with green manure, and application of tank silt or black soil. So all these amendments will increase the micropores and reduce the macropores, and thereby help to increase the water retention. And also we can go for frequent split application of fertilizers, and slow release fertilizers also can be used to increase the use efficiency of the fertilizers. Next, fluffy paddy soil. So normally in Kaveri Delta zone where continuous rice crop is grown, we can see this kind of soil. So for rice crop, we need to do puddling. So during puddling, the soil aggregates will be broken down into a uniform structureless mass. So continuous growing of rice crop, so that keeps the soil in a state of flux, and the mechanical strength of soil is lost. So because of this, The farmers usually come across the problems such as sinking of drought animals, and laborers will find it very difficult to move in the field during field operations. So, and also because of the very low bulk density, the soil cannot provide good anchorage to the plant roots. So, to overcome the problems in fluffy paddy soil, we can follow some of the management measures such as we have to stop the irrigation 10 days before harvest of rice crop so that the harvesting uh, will be manageable. And also after the harvest of the crop, we can compact the field using stone roller, and also addition of lime at the rate of 2 tons per hectare helps to improve this kind of soils. So another problematic soil is heavy texture clay soils. So the clay soils, these kind of soils are having very high clay content, and because of this, the workability in these soils is very difficult. So the workable moisture range is very low. So because of there these soils are poorly drained, and flooding we can see flooding in areas with. So here the clay content will be very high. There are two groups of vertisols. One is self-mulching vertisol, another one is crusty vertisol. In self-mulching vertisols, after the plowing the field, we can see aggregates. These aggregates will disintegrate due to repeated wetting and drying. Whereas in crusty vertisols, large and hard clots are formed, and they will not disintegrate, and they may persist for 2 to 3 years. So such soil require mechanical tillage if you want to do cultivation in that soil. Thank you.